Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that actually shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post in my channel. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, I want to go ahead and give you the second part of this Eagles Gun Ace Twins offset. So the first part was the Eagles level sail, showed you how you can make one audible, two different types of adjustments to beat different types of coverages with the Eagles level sail that attacks your opponent off to the right hand side. Now a complement is going to be post, and essentially we're going to attack our opponent on the inside of the field. We also have a fast man read where we can beat our opponent for some big yards, but we got that deep red post on the outside, which we're going to do. Now we're going to run this against random playbooks, so I don't know what the CPU is going to come out and make my progressions from there. Now, basically with this play, I'm not going to leave it stock, but I'm only going to make one adjustment. And I'm going to make one adjustment by taking my tight end number 2, which is Selleck, and putting him on whip route. Now, the reason why I like whip routes, especially off of the offensive line with tight end positions, is that they get a fast release, and they're very good against any kind of a quick, fast man type of pressure. So my first progression is going to be actually Ertz, is going to be my outside tight end. I'm going to see if the defender that's over him right now, if you can see that line, if he actually floats away or actually goes into man coverage against Ertz. If he goes against man coverage against Ertz, basically I'm going to go ahead and try to hit the corner out. We'll make a progression there, or I'm going to make my progressions from the inside. So right now this is actually man coverage, and one of the reasons why I do like this little whip route is that it does provide me a very fast and easy route that I actually can dump down to my opponent. Now, as you can see right here, actually been able to pick up a good 4 or 5 yards. Now, if my opponent is using underneath coverage, he's actually trying to defend that. I've also got this route right here, which I can actually go and hit. Now, that was man coverage, but that's going to be my first progression, my first read, is I want to see if that defender, if I'm getting a man read. So I'm going to watch this guy right here, and as you can see, all these defenders come crashing down. It's a man blitz. I got the angle route by the running back, which is very devastating. I'll show you that. But this guy essentially is going to get a free release in the corner route, and as you can see right there, I picked up a good 20 yards on that. So that's going to be our first read. Now, against other types of coverages, once again, we're going to go with that. I've also got this little check down. Now, if you guys have played Madden for years, for at least 5 years or more, angle routes out of the backfield by the running back have been devastating. They're so hard to stop. So one of the reasons why I like having the whip concept on the backside with Selleck is because then if I've got a yellow zone in the middle, he has to pick who he wants to defend, and that should open up that route right there with the running back. So running back Matthews drops a ball, but you can see I'm getting rid of this ball so quick, and really there's not going to be a lot of time. Now, what's key to this particular play, I didn't get rid of the ball quick enough, but it was wide open, is that backside deep post. Backside deep post, and all I have to do is just pass lead to the outside, and 90% of the time he's going to get separation unless zones are actually floating up to that back post. Now this blows away cover 2 with a combination of these routes. I ran this extensively against cover 2. And what's going to happen is that deep post is going to get a lot of separation. So we're using these underneath routes just to basically go ahead and set our opponent up for the big deep post route on the backside. That's what I'm actually trying to set up with this particular play, is that deep post. So bad pass by Wentz right there, but you can see the separation I'm getting. So right now I've got basically a bunch of different areas that are going to check down against my opponent, making them force to play underneath to stop this whip route, to stop that angle route, and now you're going to go ahead and hit them up top for the big play over the middle for a good 20 yards. So that's what I do like about it. It's a quick hike play because you're making one adjustment. You can do that up to the line of scrimmage. You've got fast progressions or reads. You can get rid of the ball. So CPU caught me right there. Must be the rookie quarterback where I couldn't get rid of the ball right there. But this is the reason why I like the whip route, is that if he does a fast pressure, I've got a route that I can do underneath. So this is going to be the second part of a 3-part series. Basically, I've started off with the sails. I got the post here. I'm also going to show you how the inside zone, smash, and then play action verts works in this scheme. So once again, to my subscribers, I appreciate the support. Watch me running this online against real life opponents, making adjustments, reads, and moving the ball down the field. So once again, thank you for your support, and until next time.